a program that is a non-governmental organization, Association for Good Government and Governance in Nigeria, to be a speaker at one of his forums. I think it was the 1st October program. And afterwards, we became even closer, you know, and besides, his church was close to my place, my house, so it was someone that I saw regularly. It was a friend on the microphone and off the microphone. I remember that I have attended, you know, programs in his place where there had been, I had known about his intervention in community service as well. And I'd like to say this. For me, it was one of, if not the most organized caller on radio. He would call you as if, he would speak as if he had written down what he was going to say.
Of course.
And sometimes, if he called you on the program and he made statements, just go and check him on Facebook. You will see the same statements in written form. And therefore, for me, I like to describe Edward Koyeladele as a public intellectual, not just a pastor. I've, you know, visited his church, and I know that where, you know, I've heard him preach and all that. So this was a man who was even active on radio up to Wednesday. I think Wednesday was the last time I heard from him. He actually spoke on Shinwa Kiola's program. I will play that to you in a moment. Goke, how about you?
You see, for me, I think the representation of Reverend Edward Koyeladele is so big that is the fact that we cannot always play religious roles and stay away from politics. Reverend Koyeladele has shown that there is nothing absolutely wrong in, you know, a religious leader taking part in political process. Not only that, we've seen a lot of, you know, beautiful, you know, but Reverend Koyeladele was never like that. I'm sure so many people, I got to know him just some months, I got to meet him physically. And, you know, the conversations that we had, especially when I went together with the BBC team to meet him, it was really nice. I'm sure so many people did not know this. I think it was in February that you were away in Abuja, that I had to, you know, stand in place and do the program for you. One of the callers, that was my first time, you know, handling talking points. And most of the time, I'm always here as an analyst on the show. That particular day, I remember that he called on the show.
Yeah, I remember. I was watching from Abuja.
You were watching from Abuja. So he called on the show, and after calling on the show, he said he's impressed. He mentioned, it was like, I'm impressed with you, Goke. You are doing a nice job. That alone was really, really fine for me.
Conversation. Reverend Koyeladele called towards the end of the program. This is what he said. Listen to him.
Hello, Oluwaseun. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You have said so many things.
Yes, just speak anyone.
Let's start with the issue of raising money for governance.
Yes.
You mentioned our government in Oyo State borrowing money for garage. You see, the truth of the matter is, garage is not within the purview of state government. That should be handled by local government. Market should be handled by local government. Our local government working? Do you know enormous amount of money will have been realized from transportation, even to the local government covers, and even through the market? You spoke about refuse collector. Somebody asked, where are the place to dump the refuse? When I grew up in Ibadan, I can mention all the spots where we have refuse collection points. They are no more there. And we blame people for pouring more. Even very close to my house there is a stream. Time and time again, I always have a quarrel with people dumping refuse there. So the truth of the matter is, do we have government? Did government understand what they are in governance for? We are talking about road spots that are damaged. You mentioned Pelele and some other spots. Do we have road managers who go around to see the state of the road? Go and look at Owu Sport Hotel. The government has done it 2 times or 3 times. And yet within 1 month, it will be bad again. And when we are driving down, we have to cross to the other side, which can easily cause accidents. In trying to avoid the bad portion of the road at night, we have to cross to the other side of the road, towards the other side, so that we can navigate the terrible part. Is it the assignment of auxiliary to be going to repair road when the government is there. We commend him for a good job that he's doing. Because if he has not done it, honestly, Olodo to Iwo Road now will be totally impassable. One of the early callers spoke about Odon Road. City administration constructed that road, and yet is in a very appalling state right now. Administration of Akala, administration of Ajimobi, through the local government, they asked them to do 500 meters, and yet they have not even finished constructing the whole of the road. What is wrong with us in this country? And you spoke about generating money. The IGR that they should generate is going to private pockets of so many people. Many of these tax collectors. Many of them that goes around labeling people, putting things here and there, they collect most of this revenue to private pockets. So it's as if government is in disaster, the way I look at it, both at the federal, at the state, and at the local government. It seems the people we vote to go there do not understand what they are to go to that office to do. And they leave the country, the whole country, in a total mess. I was discussing with a friend of mine in US the last time. Do you know that most of the money the local government use, because they have state police, they have federal police, they have the local government police, the sheriff, it comes from fine from police. The fine from police in Nigeria, where does it go to? Does police fine us? They fine us into their own pocket at the various roadblocks.
Okay. Thank
We
you.
need to redefine governance altogether. People in government don't even understand what they are to do there. I make bold to say it. My name is Koye Ladele. Have a good day.
Have a good day too, Reverend Koye. Thank you so much.
All right, so that was the kind of person that he was. You look at the progression of his conversation and all that. 0809 155 1055, 0805 699 8678, and 0706 949 3000. Let's hear from you. Okay. Let's see who's here. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. 0809 155 1055, 0805 699 8678, and 0706 949 3000. Those are the numbers. In case you'd like to talk to us, I will be willing to attend to your calls now. Hello.
Good day, Mr. Mike and the analyst there.
You're welcome.
Ms. Koye Ladele, so gentle soul, rest in perfect peace in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much. What's your name, please?
Engineer Nii from Yaba, Lagos.
Yes, sir. Let's talk, sir.
Well, talking about the actual issue. Well, it's in the judiciary purview to let. They said they must go to work. Then they have gone to work, and then let them pursue it because it is for the interest of the masses.
Yeah.
Those schools must be taken care of. And those people, they must pay their money. And there must be peace in the land. I'm not a lecturer, I'm an engineer and transporter by profession. Okay. And we know Nigeria belongs to all of us. Now, coming to Chico Wike issue, where Wike runs his mouth anyhow, recklessly. He's a bad loser. It's the only thing. The reason why he's talking like that is because he was not chosen as the vice president, and he said now that he doesn't need it. Now that he didn't, he will monitor the way I've been talking. Say he's better than Okowa. He's better than Let's leave that alone.
Right.
He's talking too much.
Okay, thank you.
And our governor in Oyo State that is following him because of Arakpaja, they have said that they are still with the PDP, and they must be with the PDP.
Thank you very much.
Is give and take. And what Atiku said, let me comment about it. Like the analyst said, Asiwaju has said the same thing when you said is Emilokan. And Atiku had a large chance, 75 years. And when the Northerner wanted to give Buhari the second time, they said they must give it to him.
All right, thank you.
Wait for
thank
the
you.
next time.
Thank you very much.
No only option than to tell the Northerner.
All right, thank you very much.
Northerner has come.
All right.
The cards.
Thank you very much for calling. All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
We support him.
All right.
Articulate is the best. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Engineer Northview, there talking. Okay, so let's see who's here. Someone is here. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I'm Olu. I'm speaking from Elere.
Yes, sir.
Apata.
Yes, sir.
I'm so sad about the death of Reverend Koyi Ladele. In fact, Nigeria will need Koyi Ladele. Ibadan will need Koyi Ladele. Otu Ekiti will need Koyi Ladele. Akpeni will miss him. He was a great man. In fact, he was a true Nigerian. May God bless his soul.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for calling, sir. All right, let's see who's here. Okay, 0809 155 1055, 0805 699 8678, and 0706 949 3000. Those are the numbers in case you'd like to talk to us. Let's see who's here. Okay, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Hello. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel, calling from Wo.
Emmanuel, let's talk, Emmanuel.
Yeah, well, for me, talking about Reverend Koyi Ladele, I think I want to pay a tribute to him. Well, I think for people who love to listen to radio, me especially, I'm going to miss him really. I mean, I've never met him personally, but I got to know him through radio. He's very sure on the Blues program. Used to call him. Most of his 5 M program, I think I'm going to miss him. I mean, I love when he talks on politics. It's always so interesting. It's good listening to him, and we are going to miss him. And I hope that the Lord God will be with his family and kind of comfort them in this beautiful moment. It's really a big loss to everybody. I'm going to miss him.
Thank you very much for calling. All right, thank you for calling. Emmanuel there. 0809 155 1055, 0805 699 8678, and 0706 949 3000. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Mike.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Talking Points today. What's the name, please?
My name is Dafo from Morita.
Yes, sir.
In fact, when I heard about the Ladele yesterday, I was sad. Honestly, I was dressing up the church when I had Mr. Stephen said what they call the program. In fact, it was opportunity. I loved them. I didn't know him in person. I used to enjoy his contribution on radio. Each time he called in, I listened attentively. And I look at the man, that the man is so intelligent. And it's quite unfortunate. I remember you played the last time he talked last on the radio. He contributed even on Tuesday.
Yeah.
When we were talking about ASU, if you can remember.
I remember.
Immediately I called him and he called in then after me and he referred to what I said. When someone said ASU and they resumed and ASU will call the go on strike the next 2 weeks, and I was so furious.
I remember. I remember that.
Very unfortunate.
It was
in fact, I don't know what has happened to a man like that. May his soul rest in peace.
Thank you.
I just want to react. I want to react to what Atiku said. If anybody is supporting what Atiku said, that means that person did not love this country. He's trying to say he's going to unify this country, but he was trying to divide us more. So I don't think Nigeria needs people like that that will continue to divide us. Atiku is a desperate person. He has been so desperate since 2000, year 2003, if I'm correct, after his boss, Obasanjo. Even when Obasanjo wanted to run for second term, he went against him. So every 4 years, he has been doing that. So he's so desperate. And this time around, you look at it that the game will be so tight for him. That is why he wants to be tribal. He wants to use the Northerners even to support it. And he's trying to say we Yorubas, the Igbos, we are nothing. And I don't think such people is good to rule this country. So the 2003 February will tell him, will give him the judgment. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for calling, sir. All right, let's see. Okay, let's see who's there. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome to Talking Points today. What's the name?
This friends with me. I differently calling from Apata.
All right, sir.
Very unfortunate that we've lost one of our lawyer members. Reverend Koyeladele. What he read, very unfortunate. May his soul rest in peace.
All right. Thank you.
But concerning the chosen in PDP,
Yeah.
I think PDP should be playing the roles of opposition party. They are not playing the roles of opposition party. They were fighting themselves instead of them to focus on their goals. Alaji is not helping the matter. It's not helping the matter. As a leader, he's a leader now. He should be able to use his style of leadership to settle these disputes among these people. And what Wiki, Shima Kede, Biazu, Otom, Arapaja, Bodijot, what these people are fighting for, to me, is good. It's good. Because if you want restructuring, it has to start rather from a political party. It's not that easy. Restructuring is not a flash. That it just happen like that.
All right.
It will take a lot of effort. So they have been trying all this while. So they should just talk to themselves and know the way forward and wrestle power from the APC.
Okay.
Come 2023. Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you very much, Prince Adefusi, for calling. Okay, so we have a commercial break and we'll be back in a moment. Please don't go away.
Hello, alábàágbé mi. Mo ní kí n wá bẹ̀yìn wò ni. Ìyá Bíọ́lá, àlàáfíà la wà. Ẹ ṣeun. Mo kọ yín kọ̀. Wọ́n wà. Ẹ̀yin náà ńkọ́? Kódà ìyá mi lábúlé gan wà lálàáfíà. Ìyá Bíọ́lá, ṣé kò sí? Mẹ́wòó. Ìtasọ́sọ́ jọ̀lọ́ fún yín ò jẹ́ rí mú mi o. Ni mo bá ní wá fọwọ́ ara mi tún ara mi ṣe. Ẹ wọlé wá jẹ́wọ́ jàre. Àgbẹ̀ ìyẹ̀fun ìsẹ̀bẹ̀ ọ̀ngá jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù tuntun dé o. Ohun ìsẹ̀bẹ̀ tó fúnrẹ́sì jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù yín lójúlówó adùn àti ìtasọ́sọ́ jọ̀lọ́ọ̀fù tí ò ṣeé kọ̀ sílẹ̀.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Ó ní aago Samsung kan tó ní ìyàwòrán mẹ́ta tó ní 50 MP amáwòrán dáṣáká. Pẹ̀lú aago yìí, ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ fún odidi wákàtí 21. Á dẹ̀ gbaná sára dídàjì lẹ́nu 30 ìṣẹ́jú péré. Ó tún lè tún afọ́rán rẹ̀ ṣe pàápàá tó bá fọ́ fún owó kékeré bíi $12,000. Wà ní ìbádọ́gba pẹ̀lú agbára AID pẹ̀lú owó tó kéré jù bíi $11,000 olóṣooṣù. Pẹ̀lú FlexPay ní báyìí, ó lè ra Galaxy A04 oní 50 MP ayàwòrán olójú mẹ́ta kó o sì máa san yìí tó kù díẹ̀díẹ̀ láàrin oṣù 3 sí 12. Yára ṣàṣà lọ sáwọn ilé ìtajà wa tá a fún láṣẹ tó súnmọ́ jùlọ. Àdéhùn àti àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ o.
Do you know that you have the right to quality broadcasting? The National Broadcasting Commission says any person, group of persons, or organization aggrieved by the content of a broadcast or the conduct of a broadcast station may lodge a complaint to the station and all right to the Director General, National Broadcasting Commission, number 20, Ibrahim Taiwo Street, Asokoro, Abuja, or send a mail via info@nbc.gov.ng. Please ensure that your complaint includes name of the broadcast station, title of the program, date and time of broadcast, and essence of the complaint. Also, remember to include your name, address, telephone number, email, and append your signature. Note that your complaint must reach the NBC within 14 days of the queried broadcast. NBC, your right to quality broadcasting.
Austin, my God.
My brother.
See as customers full your shop remain. No be the same time me and you open shop. Oh boy, I beg. Cut soap for me now.
Cut soap, okay? My soap na Grobiz o.
Grobiz? Na name of soap be that?
Grobiz na package from Keystone Bank where they support small businesses them to grow.
How now?
Grobiz go sama you with better business and financial advice. Business loan, we get low interest rate them. Plus, you go get free pass to their free SME Academy. Zero maintenance fee and boku like that.
Na better soap be this Grobiz o.
Where you dey rush go?
I dey go get my own Grobiz account from Keystone Bank to make my own business begin grow.
Visit the nearest Keystone Bank to get started. Keystone Bank, we grow together.
The Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power, streaming 2nd of September.
We thought our joys would be unending. We thought our light would never dim.
If the evil rising is left unchecked, it will take us all.
Journey to Middle-earth.
Find the light, and the shadow will not find you.
Don't miss The Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power. Episodes 1 and 2 coming 2nd of September, only on Prime Video.
Tóyọ̀, ǹjẹ́ o ti gbọ́?
Pé kí ni o bá dérò?
Pé iṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ ti gbọ̀nà ọ̀nà àrà yọ.
Jọ̀ọ́ mi sì kí n rí gbọ́.
Jẹ́ ń já ẹ tán. Àǹfààní àìlẹ́gbẹ́ ni Splash FM Media Academy gbé kalẹ̀ fún gbogbo olùgbé ìlú Ìbàdàn àti agbègbè rẹ̀. Ìlò tí ìgbọ́ láti di akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ oníròyìn tó perégedé ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú ìlànà ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ òde òní yálà lórí rédíò tàbí ayélujára. Àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ olùkọ́ni tí wọ́n mọ̀ tì fún tẹ̀dọ̀ iṣẹ́ ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ wà níkàlẹ̀ láti tọ́ ọ sọ́nà tí ó tọ́ lórí onírúurú ẹ̀kọ́ bíi program development, journalism, digital media, production, news presentations. Wo mélòó ni mo fẹ́ kà? OPG ó pọ̀ gan-an.
Mo rí ọ̀nà.
Tóyọ̀, ibo ló ń sáré lọ?
Àròjọ́ Mùsùlùkùn mo ń lọ ṣe ìforúkọsílẹ̀ tèmi nìyẹn.
Tó bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀, lọ sí Splash FM Media Academy tí ó fẹ́ gbẹ́kẹ̀gbẹ́ pẹ̀lú Splash 105.5 FM ilé funfun báláwú fẹ́lẹ́lẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Ìbàdàn láti gba fọ́ọ̀mù tirẹ̀ tàbí kí o pe ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 07054393332. Splash FM Media Academy, ìdáàbòbò ìwà ọmọlúàbí nínú ètò ìgbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́.
Your body what it needs, ain't every snow. Happy Cowbell Day, creamy goodness so.
Cowbell evaporated milk is delicious milk that is carefully formulated to retain its creaminess and great taste.
So creamy, so good.
Cowbell evaporated milk, so creamy, so good.
Cowbell, I want milk.
All right, it's Splash FM 105.5 and it's Talking Points. Let's attend to this call as our ultimate call for today. Hello.
Hello, Mike.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes.
I'm John. I'm calling from Ibadan here.
Yes, sir.
Michael, did you see now that this life is given to us by God? And the God can take it any minute that he wants.
Yes, sir.
That's the reason why if we are living, we will live it as if this is the last day of our life. And that's the reason why we have to be good in wherever we find ourselves.
Okay.
That is the reason why our leaders have to remove selfishness and concentrate on the development of this country. Now about Atiku. Atiku is good now that he said it now, than getting to that place and start acting and we will be surprised. So it's better he said it now.
All right.
About weekend, they went to Spain to watch Real Madrid match.
Oh, wow.
That is the reason why they go there. Thank you, my brother. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Interesting. Real Madrid. Real Madrid. Okay, there was that's Clasico.
You know, I've been shouting since yesterday, Michael. I've been shouting since yesterday, and of course the Flamingos also made me shout again. But of course, we cannot really establish if they really went to go and watch the match. Of course, we understand what has been happening in the PDP, but there's nothing actually wrong in them going to watch the match. Exactly. If they have the means to go do it, we have Nigerians. I think there was a particular person who was telling me that he met an Arsenal fan in Nigeria who said last season he did not miss any match.
Oh wow!
So go there, go watch the match. We have card carrying members of this football club in Nigeria.
I know one who watches every Man U match at Old Trafford.
Yeah, we have people who are card carrying member, and then we have the likes of we also have the likes of Desi Osha who will cover their face when they lose.
Seasonal fans.
When they lose here in Nigeria.
Fans when they are winning.
When they lose here in Nigeria. Okay. I just hope you will give us time to round up the I just hope you will give us. But I think it's very, very important that I should state it that, like Wiki has said, Atiku should apologize. The PDP should apologize to Nigerians from the statement. But I just think, like I would always say, that politicians do not lie. Like the Yoruba will say, Iwa okin foni wale. And meaning, the character of a person will not leave him. And even if you do everything to take away the skin of the leopard, you cannot take away no matter the rain that fall on the leopard, you cannot take away the skin of the leopard. And I think it's very, very, important that Nigerians now see the people that they should vote for. Not people who believe, in region supremacy and ethnic, placement over the other. I think Nigeria is for all of us, and I know so that Nigeria is for all of us, and we must fight for this country.
All right, so thank you very much, Agoke.
Thank you, Michael.
Okay, so tomorrow, let's fight for this country again tomorrow on Talking Points. Awaken the Citizens. We're talking again about citizenship and how to respond and react to the content of campaigns of the political class. My name is Michael Olatunbosun. I'd like to ask you to do everything within your power to make this